didn't know I was saving that for a snack.
Are you hungry?
Oh, hold on.
Don't be scared. Why are you scared all the time? What'd you find?
That's good stuff.
You can eat that. It's like truck jerky. See if Stinkfinger wants some.
No, I'm good, thanks.
You don't want any? Oh man.
But that's already been patched before.
Yeah, I know. You gotta cut all that horse shit out.
That's the patch now. Now they got this out of
Yeah,
the
now
way.
that you got all that out of there, now we don't have to angle grinder through a bunch of tar newspapers. There was obituaries in there. I can't remember what it was, but it was like, Larry in 2014, friends and family, this and that, down the Elgin General, something or other, 2014, dead as fuck. So
14?
Yeah. When he did it?
Well, I have no idea. That'd be 10 years ago, so. That might have been back when they were doing the, you had to have them safety checked every year.
And that's why he did the floor?
Or you had to do the smog test or whatever.
Mm.
So, safety check and commercial vehicle and shit.
All that nonsense.
So
that's probably what happened.
And then if you
were forced into it, it just needed to pass safety. It's just a work truck,
and
right?
if you get pulled over by the ministry and he happens to look under there and sees a hole, then you're screwed. But if he just looks under there and sees tar, then you're good.
Yeah, it's just peanut butter and poop. And
Well, he takes a screwdriver and gives a poke like that. As long as there's some sort of metal, something that stops the screwdriver from going right up into the cab, well, then you're golden.
Unreal. We should just go in the parking lot here quick. Okay. Ted DiBiase out in the parking lot. Unbelievable. Fuck, look at what you did, buddy. So many cleans in here. Hasn't been this clean since friggin' Jacques Samara was down friggin' clicking his heels and tapping his boots, Yeah, that's the last time. Probably. Wow.
You've been letting him hang out in here where it's nice and warm and stuff?
Well, I don't know. It seems like that's what he's decided to do. Isn't there any shoveling or parts or something to be doing?
I'm just gonna wait till the snow's finished.
Oh, I apologize.
Do it later today.
You're
You get all the weeds pulled and stuff?
Yeah, is all the weeds pulled out?
Can't pit weeds and
Oh, they break off easier probably. Oh, the other thing too, did you ever get the air conditioner working in this thing?
No.
It never worked.
Never worked since we owned it.
Unfucking real. Because it's got to go.
It never worked anyway, so.
It just takes up the entirety of under the dash. But those components might be worth money. They might be able to sell them. Same with all this interior. If I can clean all the sagret. Look at the state of this. What do you have to say for yourself?
Well, it's
You just running darts in your work truck?
not just all me.
Who?
Oh, hats half gourds.
Look at this. Look at this. Just puce running down. You never even thought one time, I'm going to clean that.
Spray 9 will work really good on that. Just squirt it and let it set, and then just take a little rag and wipe it off.
You got some?
I got some at home, but.
Oh, you should bring some. We'll clean them up, and then I can sell these.
Well,
So I'm not gonna
what are you
put
going to sell them for?
What?
Put them back.
No. Stinks. Holds poop. I like the metal look. I like the can look. Look at the ceiling in this thing. It's like brand new. It's like brand friggin' new. They put a couple pieces of glue on there, or maybe get Stinkfinger to eat them or something. I gotta get this back window out of here too. Did you have the windows tinted, or were they tinted already?
They were already done.
That's nice. Purple. I like it.
They came that way. We never did nothing to her except got in it and put the lumber in it and drove it.
That's it?
And it went to work, and it never failed.
What'd you have before this one?
I did what?
Your truck was before this one.
What was it before this one?
Yeah.
I think it was my personal truck was a 4-door white Dodge.
The crew cab?
That we bought off of Stan's Tire. And then I drove that for, I don't know, quite a while.
Till you crashed.
Till I found this one, and then we went to the bank, and the bank gave us a loan, and we bought it, and then we paid it off.
How much money?
Oh, I think it was $5,000 or something.
Holy suffered.
Way back. Well, that was 25 years ago
She's
now.
still worth fucking $5,000. Worth more than $5,000 already right now as it sits. Sell it to you.
No,
$7,500.
I'm up to my eyeballs in debt already. I got.
Your eyeballs in debt.
Yeah.
You own a concrete company.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
For fuck's sakes.
Nice.
Good Lord.
I'll give you some advice. Never start up a concrete company.
Don't do that.
Just don't do it. It's manual labor for nothing.
You gotta a trap there.
You gotta make sure the customers are happy, and
Oh, I know, eh?
and then if it's raining and stuff, you can't do her. Oh, chip.
Oh, eat it. Is it a potato chip?
Oh no, it's
It's insulation.
Insulation. Damn it!
Piece?
Damn it! Fuck. Don't forget about your coffee or tea or whatever it is.
Oh, I was just trying to remember, but fucking.
But it'll be too cold to drink now, and you'll have to put her in your microwave.
I was gonna see if Stinkfinger could dip his finger in it and stir it around just to test it for the warmth.
I just had mine. So.
Oh, he just stirred it with
He
his
just
finger?
stirred it with his finger to make sure if it was hot enough.
Oh, so now he knows it's hot.
Yeah, it's still hot. I stirred it with my finger. That's how I know. Let me see. Oh my God! Careful! Careful! Oh my God! Careful! It's just a floor nugget.
Got a scuff.
Oh, we got
anyway.
gonna end up having to fucking palm sander the whole fucking truck anyway. I'm probably gonna get rid of these too.
But it had a topper, so I had one back there, and then the one that's in the garage is right here. You know, the topper has those two bars. Well, I had the 2x4 was stretched across and clamped to those bars on the topper. And then the bolt went on there, and then on the front, it had the big rope going down to the front bumper. We were camping in style.
You were like glamping.
You're what?
Glamping.
Clamping.
Yeah.
Yeah. Plus towing the trailer.
You don't tow trailers.
Oh, yeah.
Well, how would you back it up? You just go straight?
Oh, I just went straight. Or if it was absolutely necessary, I could do a 47-point backup.
Just go spend like the next fucking 19 days.
Just Karen and the dog would get out and just go for a walk and leave me alone and stuff.
Because you'd just be fucking snapping.
And then I'd be drive ahead, back up, turn. Oh,
The wrong way?
Wrong fucking way. Drive ahead. Instead of looking in the mirror, try to put your head out the window and hold on and back up and look and see. And, yeah. About 47 times later, a couple hours, and you get her. But most campgrounds that you went to, it's like, and because this thing was so extra long, and then the trailer,
Have you ever let another
they would
dude-
want you to park it like in between those two walls right there.
Right.
Just go straight back. Easy peasy. Drive in here and then park it over there. But the only way you could get in was back in. So, okay, we can do that. Half the vacation later, we get her.
Did you ever have to let another dude drive your truck to back it into a spot?
Yeah, Gord.
Gord can back a trailer?
We had to unhook this. Gord had to unhook his truck, put his truck on the camper after I got this truck out of the way, and then he could pull ahead because his was only a short box. He could pull it ahead far enough to where the tree was and get her swung around so that we could get her backed in. Now, once it was in, then I could hook up and just drive out, but I couldn't, there wasn't enough room to get in and swing it in this truck, but he could do it. And so that took half a day of vacation right there just to do that. So we never went back to that campground again.
Oh, I see what you've done. Oh, whoa. Nice.
Don't look so close.
Nice. Yeah. No wonder. So when it wasn't going, you just send it till it crunch pops in, and then that's good. Oh, okay.
As long as it stayed there, that was.
As long as it shut the fuck up.
As long as it shut the fuck up, we were golden.
Why didn't you just?
And that
turn
was
up
on
your-
the passenger side, and that wasn't my seat. So I didn't really worry about that side. As long as the noise stopped and if the sun happened to be there, you could still flip it down. That was good enough.
That's the worst though when you're driving and you hear like a noise that it really agitates your being.
Especially if it's a new one. Where the f is that coming from?
Mm-hmm.
You must have just bit that off.
Well, probably.
With his one tooth.
Like it's old and stuff. Is this your pounder upper?
Fucking right in with customs. Fixed. Holy fuck, look at how blasted you are, dude. Did you get blasted? That piece not the right shape. We're just getting that so that lines up a lot better now. How's that front? Well, how is it? Can I go and hoot? Hey? Just totally put my mouth on that? Hey?
I'm not a gym.
See if Crawdad will put his mouth on it.
Quit.
Take a hoot off Buddy's pipe. He's scared, he's sharing.
You know, share the pipe.
You want your pipe? Imagine one of your carny babies that didn't have ADHD made it.
Who did what?
Carny babies.
Crying babies.
Carny.
Carny babies.
Yeah.
Who's carny babies?
Yeah. He spittled carny babies at my mother, and well, they all had ADHD. Bad. Now look. Oh yeah. I need to put the chamfer in that too. You just reminded me. Nice. No, you startled me. Oh no, now what have I done? I didn't. Here we go.
You left it over there.
2 days of fucking looking for it now.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
Since you got that precision marking, just have at her.
Well, I'll leave it a little big. I'm gonna charge you fucking $1,600 million to replace your floor. Oh fuck yeah.
That hole got to line up with that other hole, or does that other hole got to come up?
Oh yeah, that's gotta come down a bit. There's the line or whatever where it's sort of supposed to be. But... Oh my god, you guys. Crawdad worked on trucks in Inwood. He did, but this just fell off. I was going to show you, and then I went to get the camera and it fell off. But basically, I just had my alignment all copicized on this end here. We got that more or less, you know, where she's going to go. I was going to try to like get it all up under there, but that's still solid. Plus we got an inner support that I started cutting into in there, so that's less than ideal. But I got to just make a little piece of peony to extend this guy here so that this piece here overlaps to like past over here somewhere. It doesn't really matter, but yeah, that's that piece that kind of curves into there. So, but we'll make it two piece so that more easy, more better. And then we lined everything up, and then I just made her a little scribe Berlini on the inside there. Should be able to make that out. So that's our line. We just got to cut her to there. Sneak up on it though. We don't want to get too carried away. But then once we get that done, I'd like to get this inner rocker at least a 9/0 copicized, and then potentially make it all one piece up, in and around to there, and then we'll just have to like cut that corner out and do some manipulations. Then we can sort of work on the front there a little bit, but not too bad. Not too bad. We'll just have to force it down, like where we got that gap right there. We'll just have to make sure that that's all forced down into that corner, because we don't want like 3/4 inch freaking gaps under panels and shit for, you know, stuff to get all Kempo-Limpus in and whatnot. But I'm gonna take the cab off anyways, because, you know, I really didn't fully clean it and stuff, and now that the inner fenders and friggin' outer fenders, and we'll take the hood and everything off, and then we can doctor up the friggin' core sport and everything, and whatever. Kind of working on taking the stuff out of the inside too. Where is it? There's like some air brakes thing in there. This thing says like, you know, don't move the truck 15 this and that and blah blah blah, right? So there's like a gauge in there and a bunch of other crap. But that was all horse trailer stuff that, you know, the guy that Crawdad got it off of had before him or whatever, had like fifth wheel and all this crap, but it was all took out before Crawdad friggin' got it. So I think this is Crawdad's second owner on this unit. Not too bad. I've just been terrible sick the last couple of days. I thought I caught AIDS again. It's pretty bad. And plus I found out that I can't even do drum solos anymore. The rabbit just freaks out. Like 2 days of freaking out because I do a little bit of drum solo. So, oh dear, what are we gonna do, eh? Bunny doesn't like Neil Peart same. But anyways, kind of fighting this situation over here, and then I just come to be noticed that looks like this. She's a little long. She's a little long in the skirting. That's the measure for the other side, with the friggin' outer on it even, and we're 1/4 inch long. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to trim 1/4 inch off of that, get her at least up into there, in their region, and then go from there. Because even, you know, even all this is low, right? So I think what we need to do first is trim a 1/4 inch off this, nice and straight, so it's not all ambiguous, because even this is, that's what we're after. Same, right? We don't want different. How's that going to work? Check out this dirty bastard. I was just like, having a good sun at this. If you look, you can see she's pretty corroded down and along here. Still got a little bit along there too, but pull that off there. No gap. But I want to layer this. Check this out. I got this piece here. We just bent that up quick. And of course I got to clean that edge up a little bit, but that guy will just sticky tacky right on there. I made a mark so as we can cut. We'll leave about 3/8, 1/4 inch, 3/16 of a friggin' what's it. And then we just got to trim the bottom of this guy off, because for some reason I think, I don't know, if you look at it, it's almost like the sheet metal was shunted this way like 1/4 of an inch, because this doesn't really line up with anything. So, but we can just bash the shit out of it. We just got to make sure this is straight. I mean, as long as it's straight, it's your fucks, right? Just got to push it down just like that. Look at that. And a little more trimming, this and that. And then take that floor out, we'll trim that, shove it back in. I'll probably paint over the silver, because I forgot to do that already. I had a piece of metal to cut for that piece there, but I lost it, so I'll have to find that. And I just wanted to shot to see the progress. The freaking progress, boys. Well, there it is so far. Not too bad. I mean, I got a little overzealous, so it's kind of hard to determine, where the cuts are. So that one's a little wide, but I just put like a little backer piece in behind it. But I ended up making a what's it here. So we got a new inner fender, or I keep calling it a fender, a new inner rocker that friggin' transitions up into the side, all one piece. Friggin' Dieselini. And this piece here continuations all up into it's the inside panel, comes down in a coherence with that. So that's all friggin' good to go now. I had to lose the microphone because we got a dead battery, but long and fucking shorts of it. That's her. That's gonna be good enough for inwood. But I mean, we got all the structure that it ever had, so. The floor is tight up against the what's it on all friggin' accordances. We're gonna have to weld it across the top there, and I mean, obviously finish the friggin' floor, but 11 steps at a time. So I just cobbled some hacked off bits from the end of it, just cut a little stripolini off and doubled it up so as we got a backer, so as we don't have to just fill a huge gap. We can just fill in a huge gap, In other words, it's good having Crawdado working on the old rig, eh? Yeah, man. Probably not even worth my time. Eh? Probably not even worth my time, is it, boys? But, any words, I think Crawdad might be coming back tomorrow too, so see what happens. But get a couple more pieces on that side there, a little more welding, and then that side's done. We can fucking start focusing on this side. I straightened that piece out pretty good too, so we might even be able to just stab that back where it went, and then we just got to fill in a little piece there, stab the outer rockers on, fix the cab corners, and then we can take the cab off again, give it another cleaning, another power washing, give it a little doctoring up on the firewall there, a little doctoring up. Not too bad, but I do want to, at least paint it, clean up the schmig. But yeah, let me know what you think. How about you leave a comment? I love that kind. And appreciate it, boys. Smoke secrets.